Yo, as some of you guys have already seen, the incident within Prestini and Vinícius Jr., the alleged racial calling Vinny a monkey, has gone on between when the match played in the Champions League between Benfica and Real Madrid, which Real Madrid end up winning this game 1-0. But there are a few talking points that I want to go over. We're going to watch the video of it and try to see exactly if is it guilty or not, because for me, in my opinion, he's very guilty. Anyone that can cover their mouth and say something. But you're going to see throughout the clip, it's a 1-minute clip that I found on Reddit that shows the entire incident, so before and after. And then the fact that Vinny got a yellow card for celebrating. It's like, come on now, why would the referee do that? It doesn't make sense. I understand that Vinny has so many times that has in the center of attention, focus, and all of that that's going on, which is fine. I completely understand that. But what transpired is not acceptable, especially in the football world. Now we have a chance to, in a sense, that go through all this. UEFA have to investigate, and if UEFA investigate, Prestini, would get a 10 match ban, because he has to, because racial abuse is not permitted in this game, and it shouldn't be existing in this game. Once again, I'm sorry to say this, it seems like it's Argentinian players, especially, that sometimes comes out with this. A lot of incidents happen with Argentinian players. I'm not saying all Argentinians are to blame, but it just seems like it goes a lot with you guys, a whole lot more than I wanted it to be. Especially in a game that you guys go in Europe and play with so many diverse groups. It's crazy that racial tension is still a thing in this game. I don't understand that. We're going to look at some of the comments and statements from Tchouaméni and Jose Mourinho. On top of that, everything that went on with this. To me, it's just crazy, because this match alone, let's just say, Vinícius Jr. scored a fantastic goal, one of the best goals I've seen in a long time. It's a banger, and he decided to celebrate it, and that's what escalated everything. We know all that, the backstory and everything that just transpired, but here's what, after a while, this is what has happened. So Tchouaméni came out and made a statement stating that this can't happen. Vinny told us the guy called him a monkey with his shirt covering his face. He said he didn't say anything. Vinny told us we had to keep playing. I don't know what to say now. We'll talk about this. We'll talk, but this can't happen. I said if there's a problem, we leave as a team. That is it. But we talked and we decided we had to win. That's what Tchouaméni said, and which is a great leadership way to say. And also applaud to Vinícius Jr. By far, I know a lot of people have stake by him, but the maturity, like we always talk about, is immaturity. But his maturity to actually state this and say, no, let's stick this out, let's win. That's the ultimate way that you can do it, is beating them. Because to fight this, it's hard to fight this. Now that he covers his mouth, nobody, the referee couldn't hear it. No, a lot of people could. Only Vinícius was in that junction of time. But I know we can say this, a lot of players cover their mouth when they talk because they don't want to hear the media to see, or any lip readers to understand what they're saying. That's fine. I know there's a lot of banters that goes on in this game. There's a lot of things that goes on in this game. That's fine. I'm not saying that is not a thing. We all know this, but there's a line that doesn't need to be crossed, and this is the line I think Prestini and crossed, and that he can't come back from this. I want to take a look at also a statement from Jose Mourinho, and I'm super disappointed in Jose Mourinho, because just my team is Chelsea, and just the amount of things that he's done for this club is ridiculous. And for Jose Mourinho to come, I understand as a manager, you have to protect your players. Understand this. You also have black players on your team and on your match squad, and the fact that if they hear this and this thing comes out and it comes to tuition that Prestini actually said that is a big problem. That is a big no-no. So Jose Mourinho stated, yes, I believe so. The words they exchanged, Prestini with Vinícius, I want to be independent. I don't want to say I believe Prestini or I don't believe Vinícius, because they told two complete different things. Of course he's going to say something different. I told Vinícius Jr. that when you score a goal like that, you just celebrate and walk back. When he was arguing about racism, I told him that the biggest person in the history of this club is black. This club, the last thing that it is racist. If in his mind there was something racist, this is Benfica. There's something wrong, because It happens in every stadium. Every stadium where Vinícius plays, something happens always. I think this is a terrible taste in the mouth for Jose Mourinho because this is not what you wanted. I do understand that one of the biggest players is also Portuguese, but he's black. I get that. But you cannot state that is the sole purpose or the sole factor of it. It's just not good. It's not a good take at all. For saying you just don't want to say you don't believe Prestini. I know you're trying to say you don't believe, trying to say you believe Prestini, you don't believe Vinícius Jr. I get it. As a manager, you have to do what's best for you and your club and how your team proceed. But this is not acceptable at all. This is not acceptable no matter what. Right, and you know this firsthand, and you know it doesn't matter if incidents happen with Vinícius Jr. in every stadium. He does rile up fans. That's the type of character he is. But that doesn't mean he deserves racial abuse. It doesn't matter if one of the biggest person in your club history in Benfica it was black, because it doesn't matter. There's still racial tension. There's still racist comments and racial remarks. It doesn't give a fuck what color you are. And that's the thing. Even stating that doesn't make any sense. That's classless to me. I genuinely think that's classless for Jose Mourinho, because that is not the way to go about it, to conduct yourself. And because you've had history with plenty of African players, you have plenty of history with plenty of black players in the Premier League, in La Liga, in Syria, in wherever you've coached. You've had history, and it's great. Even the Portuguese league too. You've had all of those, and by far, I think this is one of the worst situation that it can goes by. So let's take a look at this whole confrontation and see what is going. And then later on, I'll give my opinion and towards the end. So this is the incident that happened. So Vinícius is right here celebrating. Going about it. There's Prestini closing his mouth, put his hand on his shirt. Once again, he got a yellow card. And he kept going. And he's talking with the refs right here, having the discussion. I'm gonna pause a moment right here. He just won't let it go. Prestini will not let it go. He just keeps going. And here it is. Keep going. Now, him and Vinícius are getting into confrontation. And right here is when things went south. Close your... There you go. Vinícius is going straight to the ref. There you go. Called it. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong. When we go back again and look at this right here, he's winding to call. He's winding to call him something. Boom. Boom. You know what you said. Do I believe that Prestini said this? Yes, 100%. 100%. I genuinely do believe this. He said this. And the fact that this is a thing is ridiculous. This is in 2026. It's fucking ridiculous that you're doing this. That racist in football is still occurring in this age, that you play with so many other diverse group in this world. It's a world game. Everyone plays it. Everyone deserves to play it equally, and nobody deserves scrutiny to be racially profiled in this game. And you fucking did that, Prestini. I hope Benfica don't try to cover this shit up. I know you have to protect your players, but let it be known. One of the craziest fucking thing that I saw that apparently Prestini told Tchouaméni is that Tchouaméni said, we were told Prestini called Vinícius a monkey. Prestini denied it. to us. He said he called Vinny a F word instead. I'll let you guys be the F blank GGOT. I'll let you guys do that alone is a homophobic statement too. So not alone that you deny calling someone as a racist person, instead now you deny, instead you admit it to a homophobic statement instead. Make it make sense. So you're fucking guilty either way it goes. You cannot make a homophobic statement and you cannot make a fucking racist statement. It doesn't matter. Either way it goes. Both of them looks bad on you. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh my God. It just shows me this thing is still prevalent. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. To me personally, do I think Prestini is guilty? Yes, but that's up to me. That's up to you guys to decide that. But let me know, and I hope to see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.